This week we've got horny grannies.
Ooh.
Mud run.
Get into that kind of porn.
That's a real thing, though.
What? The old people are
Old
horny?
people get horny
Yeah,
as fuck.
They do.
I hope that shit disappears like a mother.
Dudes die horny.
That's
They
why
die with boners.
That's why Viagra's so lucrative. Yeah.
Dude, dudes die, and then even after they're dead for 6 hours, they have a boner. That's how horny.
That's tight. I want to die like
They're
that.
always horny.
It's like the only time that it will work by the end of your life.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Damn, dude. Tiff just made fun of my old dick.
Horny grannies, what else?
And police talk.
Oh, mud run.
Mud run and police talk.
Yeah.
I heard mud run.
Didn't you do the Spartan races?
Let's do another one.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, I did.
I don't
That was
have
my
range
thing last year. Is I wanted to do all of them. And
Tough Mudders?
yeah, well, Spartan races, because then it's pretty fun. They have these three. It's like a sprint, a super, and then a beast. So it's like a 5-mile race, an 8-mile race, and half a marathon, which is like 13, 14 miles. And I was like, I do those three, and then you can complete this triangle, because each time you finish a race, you get like a piece of the triangle.
How cool.
Yeah, it makes it fun. It's like a McDonald's Monopoly piece. Yeah.
I'm very fulfilled by reward systems.
Yeah, it's
like
fine.
even imaginary things.
Yeah.
I'm so cynical. I'm like, what the fuck? That's it? Like, I just get a little corner?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a simpleton. Like,
Yeah, me
things
too.
like that make me happy as fuck.
That always works for everybody. That's like why Yelp works. You know what I mean? You're a Yelp elite.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, I don't know about Yelp Elite.
But that's the same concept. I'm saying,
Oh
like,
yes, yeah.
people like being rewarded. No matter what it is, people like being rewarded for
I used to collect the badges, the Yelp badge.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my shit. I was like, I gotta check it to every airport.
Dude, those Disney pin people are pretty fucking interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, my fucking roommate's sister is a Disney pin person.
Really?
What's Disney pin?
They have all these
Collect these Disney pins.
like an ice cream store will have a specific Disney pin. She made him wait in line at 5 a.m. in the morning to collect one of those pins.
Dude, you've seen them before, Joe? When you're at Disney, you see weird looking people
The metal
with
pin.
some sort of
Yeah.
bunch of Disney pins.
And they say if a Disney employee has pins and you see a Disney employee and you want one of their pins, they have to trade you.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they have to
But
trade
it's a
you.
trade though.
Yeah, it's a trade. Yeah.
So it's like I give you pin, you give me
Yeah,
your
yeah.
pin.
But they
Oh.
can't refuse your trade.
Really?
Whereas like
Then don't wear one.
it's like a little culture, right? So like if I see Tiff and she's walking around with pins, we could trade. I'll be like, oh, do you want to trade me this for this? And it's like Pokemon or whatever, who have the cards and stuff.
Well, let's get into these stories.
Oh!
For the first story, there was this elderly home, this nursing home, that had some entertainment for the older lady.
Orgy?
A stripper.
They had-
Magic Mike.
So they reportedly kept asking for a visit from scantily clad butlers. So that's what they got.
Butlers.
Whoa! Well, they're not that old.
The women that, like the residents, they would invite their granddaughters or
Oh!
The oldest one
the
looks like
younger-
they're not.
The younger ones, they're just family members of the
okay.
people that live there.
I like that one in the yellow.
And they just had the time of their lives.
Do the dudes get their dicks touched and shit?
I don't know.
Probably.
Right? Is that the equivalent of like grabbing a boob?
Ah, shit!
For some extra.
She actually died after that.
She had a heart attack.
Look at that smile.
It looks like that's her grandson.
My grandma has Alzheimer's, and she thought she had a relationship with one of the
Grandkids.
nurses.
Oh. My grandma kept calling dibs on her own grandchildren. She had pictures of all the boy grandchildren on her fridge, and she'd be like, "You like that one? He's mine." And she'd be like, "I have dibs on him.
But she also had
Don't talk to him."
heavy Alzheimer's.
Oh, yeah, but so does his grandma.
Right.
I would be like on Skype with her, and then my mom was like, "Oh," she'll walk up. She's like, "Who's this handsome?"
Yeah, because they think that they're young. They like revert back to high school or whatever. Because my grandma thought my mom was her mom. And she'd be like, "Mom, I'm busy." And,
What?
Yeah, and she would be like, she was checking out Steve, like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And like,
And I was like, yo, I'm not fucking interested.
And
Get
then
outta
she
here.
kicked me out of the house one time because she thought I was flirting with my grandpa. She thought that I was trying to take her man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm your granddaughter.
But she also called my grandpa. She's like, "I don't know who he is. I think he owns the place, but he always tries to have sex with me."
That's so gross.
The nurse gave my grandma a sponge bath, and she said that she had an intimate moment with him in the bathroom. So in her mind, she was like getting some sexual
Yeah.
pleasures. but he was just fucking washing her.
He was just doing his job that he hates.
But yeah, so the activities coordinator hired a company called Hunks in Trunks. And then, so the 11 female residents, they were just having the time of their lives.
I would pay to get my grandma fucked.
This happened in the UK, by the way.
They're not even getting fucked. They're-
No, but if they do the extra, I'll just be like, and then she likes him, I'll be like, yo, hook her up, dude.
Do you think Hunks and Trunks was like just like sitting there like, man, we're gonna have to close the business. Nobody's fucking calling us.
Trunks. I thought it was hunks with trunks.
In Trunks.
Like how many calls does a business like that get? I wonder.
Oh, Bachelor.
Bachelorette, yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what they did is they served a 3-course meal and then they gave them each a massage.
That's tight.
You had to be really gentle with them. Break those.
Parties, bachelorette parties, anywhere where there's like older
That's
married
true.
women involved.
We have a friend who's obsessed with Thunder Down Under.
That's
She's like,
true.
Obsessed.
gone, dude. She's not with us anymore.
She follows them on Instagram and
She-
DMs them.
and she DMs them, and like
You know, most of them are gay, right?
Yeah, she likes gay guys.
Well, no,
basically.
she's like, that's what I thought too, but turns out they're not.
Yeah, she's super woke. She's super woke to it, and she's like, no, that's what all
Have
this.
she fucked any of them yet?
No, she's married.
She's married.
So she got involved like during her bachelorette party. They took her to Thunder.
So she's never done it before, but she saw the light.
yeah,
so-
I wish I fucking knew this before I was gonna get married.
to everyone.
She's trying to get everyone into it now,
Why?
But she wants to keep going back.
because she thought it was gay guys too, and now she's like, no, it's
She's like, no.
the straightest shit.
And then
ever.
she just the things she describes are like, oh my god, I sometimes forget that happen happen to other people.
Yes.
Like she's like, no, you don't understand. They'll pick you up and they can just throw you on the bed. There's like because I guess there's a bed on stage, and so they pick one girl, and so she got chosen because it was her bachelorette
Like,
party.
it's so hot.
And so like yeah, he just picks me up.
Is her husband weak?
Is her husband like a 4'11", like frail little man?
I know.
Or is she just heavy?
think 1960s Batman. He's Robin.
Oh, and is she like more like
You know what I'm saying?
Honey Boo Boo's mom?
So she's like probably my size.
I thought you were gonna end it with 1960s Batman, but then Robin.
You're Robin. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I went to Chippendales once
Poison Ivy.
a long time ago.
How was it?
How was that?
Did it get you horny?
21 or 22. No.
Exactly. That's
It
what
was just entertainment. They actually pulled me up on stage too, and they wrapped me up in a lasso, and then
Ooh.
they were facing me at the end of it, and like they pretended to take off their chaps or whatever.
Right.
And so it seemed like they were gonna show me some dick, but then they had like a little sock cover over.
Were you disappointed? Did you want to see?
I was like, damn, why are you teasing me like
If you
that?
go to a strip club, a regular one, you see titties everywhere.
Everywhere.
Titties
Oh.
everywhere. Ass titties.
Yep. You get sick of titties.
You go to a guy strip club.
Nada.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
titties
get it.
too.
But that's what I'm saying. Girls don't
true. There's some
like girls
titties.
don't really get horny from that shit, right?
No,
Am
but
I
it's
crazy?
just it's more just like the fun. Well, I don't know. Tiff looks like she might.
No,
get
she said she was. She did.
I mean, no, right when, because like they built up the whole performance, and I was there, like
So you were blue balled.
So I was just like, okay, and then nada.
Well, what if it was like a tiny penis? Would it have done anything for you?
I think it was just the fact that I would have wanted to see it.
Yeah, the taboo aspect of it. Of like,
So-
ooh, we're being bad.
So you're saying it didn't get you horny because you didn't get to see the dick.
No, I'm saying like I was getting turned on up until the point where they were about to show me some dick, and then they did it, and then I was just like blue balled.
Fat
Understood.
tease.
Oh, it's like sexy dude, and then he farts in front of you.
Yeah, he just does a joke.
Yeah.
Because they had a sock.
Yeah, or not an actual sock. Like one of those like flesh colored, like they were like tucked in. It was like a thong. That they
Oh, okay.
Damn, I know, huh? That sucks.
Moving on to the next story. There was this drunk Thai man who had just finished half a bottle of liquor, and he decided at 5 in the morning to just go out for a run. So he was jogging, and that's when he fell into the sea of mud, and he had to have help
Oh,
in order to get out.
was it like quicksand?
They needed to
And he's all hungover and
forklift
drunk.
him. Yeah, he was so hungover, and he was just fucking drunk.
He's all drunk, and he's like, you know what?
help me,
I like how
please.
it's like, let's take a picture of him.
That's so funny.
That's a picture. If I've ever seen a picture where the first sentence that you hear from the guy is "while I was drinking," that's the picture.
That looks like in There Will Be Blood, where the oil goes everywhere,
Oh, yeah.
and they're all trying to come out.
How the fuck did he get stuck there?
Yeah, how did he think
That's,
he could
that's
jog
like
over
one of the
that, right?
shittiest beaches ever.
I know.
And who runs under a
Yeah.
fucking pier?
He looked.
No, he was running on top.
And he fell off.
Fell off.
So he
was drinking.
Okay. I was gonna say he looked at the mud. Is like I can run over this.
Yeah, and so they needed to like lift him out.
I know exactly what that fucker was thinking too. He was like, you know what? I need to...
That looks like cement.
It does. I was thinking like he was getting a nice mud treatment. Like his skin's gonna be smooth as fuck after that.
He walks into his living room like that.
This is what this guy was thinking. He was saying, New Year's resolution, Thai New Year's resolution, I need to get fit. And then he decided to go out and achieve his dream.
Drinking got him inspired.
Music playing.
Yeah.
It was just like.
Dun, 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 dun.
And he just tilted left. Started tilting left.
Well, he's saying that he was smoking right before.
Smoking too!
He was smoking. He took.
And running?
No. So he was running.
After he smoked, he was like, "That was a bad decision. I gotta run."
No, he was running first, and then he stopped to smoke a cigarette, and then he took a wrong step, and then he fell.
Wait, so he didn't even
stop.
fall running. He's like, oh, this is a bad idea. And he fucking smokes it and he's like, oh shit.
But like, there's this video. Of him trying
What the fuck?
He's just like talking, and then he's just like.
He's still drunk.
And then he'll like dip his hand back in the mud. It's like nice and comfortable. But then when they rescue him on this lift thing, so you see how there's two guys, right? And there's like that opening where he came in through. So they're finally lifting him up, and I think the two guys were just so tired of like getting him up. They're just like not really looking at him. And it seemed at one point where he was like leaning forward, like he was about to fall off again. They were like, ah.
Jesus.
Why do people litter a whole entire water cooler and just leave it in the fucking ocean like that? That's fucked up, man.
Thailand.
That's like that fucking big ass construction worker water cooler shit where you can like dispense
Yeah,
it from
the
the
igloo.
bottom. Yeah, the igloo one.
Oh yeah, Igloo.
Those things are
That's the
expensive
brand.
too.
Those things are expensive, but they're sturdy.
Yeah.
When I see trash at the beach, I fucking shed a tear.
Have you ever been to Bali?
Nah, is there a lot of trash?
Yeah.
The lot.
Yeah, but it's like all the trash from the city just like gets dumped there.
I wonder if it's even Indonesian trash. Like, what if it's like
Yeah.
Vietnam trash or something?
I know, right? It could be.
We were in Maui, and then they're explaining how, like, on this beach, a lot of Japan trash ends up there.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it was weird too because we had just come from Singapore where it's like illegal to litter, it's illegal to litter everywhere, but like, they get
It's illegal to chew gum.
You can get really fined like crazy. Yeah, in Singapore you can get fined for chewing gum. So it was super clean in Singapore, and then we go to Bali, and Bali is like really nice looking. It's like an island. It's beautiful. And then, but then there's like trash on all the beaches, and then there's signs saying like keep our beaches clean, like right over piles of trash.
Wow.
Dude, it's crazy. In Singapore, like it looks like they vacuumed pavement.
Yeah.
Like it's like how the fuck do you get
It's
dirt
so
off of this shit?
clean.
It's crazy, man.
It's tight. No, in Japan too, it was like that. It's like
Japan's really clean.
Wow.
From an early age, people clean up after themselves. Or they're supposed
Because
to.
they know it's just the right thing to do.
Part of the religious custom too is that they do these little in Bali.
yeah.
They do these little like
offerings.
offerings.
Yeah.
And
in
so
little
that shit's
trays.
just everywhere.
Wait. So littering is a part of the religion? Like, it's like,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
leave
because
it out.
they put
yeah.
them out in front of all the entrances to all their homes and stuff.
And they put new ones out every day.
Right.
dang.
is it biodegradable or is it like made out of like?
It's probably biodegradable over time.
Yeah, but it don't
But-
look like it, bro. It's like taking some time, bro.
Japan was clean until you threw up all over it, Tiff. Yeah.
You threw up in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Damn.
I think it was emotional distress because this is when we found out about Brown, and I just could
really?
not stop crying that day. I was just crying.
I thought it was because you were
I thought you were
drunk.
drunk.
No, I didn't drink at all. I was just crying the whole day, and then like after, like we were trying to eat dinner, and then I was just like, bleh, and I just threw everything up.
I didn't even see you guys. That shit was tough.
I get that.
It was
That's why I didn't see you puke. but that's okay. You could barf in
But that's how much I love brown.
Was that a dog?
Wait, was it the moment when you puked and then the guy was trying to help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the subway.
Yeah. I think I was there for that moment or something.
You weren't. We told you about it because you had Isaac.
Okay.
All right, but for our last story, there is this video, this safety education video that's gone viral. So apparently high school students in Texas must watch this video before graduating due to this new Texas law. And it went viral because this video was shot so poorly. It was, the acting was so bad, but
that's the best part about it.
it was 16 minutes long.
That's a good length for bad acting too. I enjoy it. The longer the better. That's like when we watched Trapped in the Closet. I'm like,
yeah.
why can't this be forever?
The longer the better.
Oh yeah.
Like the worse these videos are, the more hilarious it is.
And then the more memorable too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because then in like 10 years, everyone has that bit of nostalgia. Like, remember that video we used to have to watch?
Yep.
And then they can make jokes about it.
It's like Neil Breen, dude. Double Down,
Yeah.
starring Neil Breen. Look it up. One of the funniest videos you'll ever find. And the acting is so terrible. He's a real estate investor in Las Vegas, and he just takes all of his money and puts it into these film projects that he writes, produces, stars, directs.
Pretty awesome.
They're hilarious, dude.
That's why I think local commercials like furniture stores,
Those are the
car dealerships, they are so genius because it burns into your brain.
It does. O'Reilly.
Yep.
Auto parts.
I also like a kind of, 5 out of 10 looking chick who's like, we're available now, call now.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, oh.
Yeah. The sex education video is probably the best too, though. They always have like these stupid situations.
It's
It's
such
like,
an awkward topic that the teen actors in it, they're already feeling awkward because
hey
of the
Randy,
topic.
do you have a condom? We're not gonna need that. I have great control. Now all of a sudden the fucking fades away and she's pregnant. Oh, I should have used a condom.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so freaked out by drug videos when they would be like, everyone's gonna offer you drugs. Like, hey man, why don't you take a hit?
I know. I always thought some kid who like was wearing 90s clothes was gonna offer me drugs.
I was so scared to
Always.
go to high school. I remember seeing those in middle school, and I was so scared to go to high school because I thought everyone was gonna offer me drugs.
And
I
it
was scared of those ecstasy videos. You remember that one video where there was this girl, she was in a club, and then she ends up ODing on ecstasy, and then they dump her in the alley?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Freaked out for like forever.
I never seen
I laughed at
that.
that. I always laughed at that.
Really?
You laughed?
Because I was like, holy shit, they wanted to keep the party going and just threw her in the alley.
What
like,
the
God.
fuck? I just remember this is your brain on drugs.
yeah, that one.
And then I looked at the eggs and I was like, that looks delicious.
Yeah, that did look. It looked like a good, perfectly cooked egg.
Yeah, it's a nice sunny up egg.
I think the only video that made me like really worry about drugs was like the shit about E. Just because I know 2 friends that OD'd.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like that shit kind of freaked me out because when you see it in person, when they
You
OD,
saw it in person?
Yeah, because they used to go to raves all the time. Like back in the day before raves were like popular, you had to know somebody to go into this fucking like random. Well, in Sacramento's like these barns and shit.
Yeah.
You know, so you would see people OD all the time. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's fucking real, dude.
Can you imagine seeing a commercial for E? It's like this guy's just sitting here, but for him, he's in an F-117 Tomahawk like cruise missile or some shit, or like he's flying a fucking jet fighter like in space.
E is a hallucinogen? You're so sweet.
It's not. I don't know.
No, baby,
what is
no.
it?
I love you
what's-
so much.
What's he do?
E is the one that makes you feel good when you're like touching each other.
If you take enough, it can get
Like
there.
clench your mouth a lot, your eyes roll back.
What's the
Steve does not do
hallucinogen one?
Acid.
LSD, like shrooms.
Does not do
Commercial
any
for
drugs.
acid would have been.
Wait, so why is this like video going viral and stuff?
So Texas has this new law called the Community Safety Education Act, and so that's what's requiring this video to be a mandatory curriculum in Texas's public high schools, because they're saying that they want to mend the relationship between the community and the police, especially after all these like shootings and all these things that have been.
And the
Nature
video's
of-
like, motherfucker, I know my rights. Fuck you. What if that was the video?
Am I
You
being
pulling me
detained?
over, motherfucker?
No, I mean they're just teaching you, like they're pretty much, they want everyone to understand what is expected from a civilian when you're being pulled over and what does a cop or what should you expect from a cop too? So it's like a mutual.
I actually am on board with that if the acting wasn't all shitty in the video because it's so scary getting pulled over. I remember getting pulled
They tell you
over.
don't panic.
Yeah, I would like have a mini heart attack every time I got pulled over, and I never knew what I did wrong, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I don't know where to pull over. They're like, pull over, and I always pull over on the wrong side, and then they're like, get to the gas station.
This video would actually help you because they tell you exactly where
Oh,
where
that's
you
good.
should pull over.
And then they're like, have you been drinking? I'm like, I'm 16. I don't drink.
Oh, I want to make a video where like it's like all the stuff you shouldn't do when you get pulled over. Like you get pulled over, you're like, what the fuck you want, motherfucker?
Yeah. Like, hey, I'll take a cheeseburger and 2 fries in it. I always wanted to do that shit. Never had the balls. Never had the balls.
But yeah, they're telling you like you should keep your hands on the steering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't
I
like
learned
rummage when the cop's approaching you. And then they also have like this Q&A portion in that video where there's civilians asking questions like why do cops do this? Like why do they make me pull all my windows down? And then the answer is like, oh well, it's for the safety of the cop because they don't know if there's someone in your back seat if it's too dark and they can't see.
True.
So then like they'll give you answers like why do they make me do this?
Oh, so they don't think that it's like a personal
Yeah, exactly.
attack because of whatever?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know the rummaging thing. I always rummage because I know they're gonna ask me for my license and registration, and I can never find my registration.
Takes forever.
And I'm like, oh, I gotta get this shit prepared.
I always tell the police to, I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna reach into my
Yeah,
back
that's the
pocket
best
with
way.
my right hand very slowly. Don't shoot me.
Yeah, that's exactly what they tell you to do in the video.
be
Like you
like,
should
I'm
tell the
going for
cop what you're gonna go reach.
I'm going for it.
Put my fist up, and then I am going to release my middle finger.
Officer, I'm reaching for my Constitution, United States of America, because I have a right to pursuit of happiness, and this is not making me very happy right now.
Yeah.
And
wonder
like,
if
that is not the law, sir. That is not the law, sir.
I wonder if it's different for guys too, because I don't know. I've never done any of that stuff, and I guess I don't really look threatening. I would think.
Well, statistically, how often do women shoot at cops?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if
why.
it's different for guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I've full on gotten pulled over before, and the cop, you know how they go in front of you to pull over?
Yeah.
He drove past me, he saw me, and then he just sped off. What? I was all pulled
That's
over,
tight.
and I'm like, do I stay here? Is he coming back?
You had a more important emergency.
And you were there for about a week. You're still
I
there.
don't want to be in trouble.
He didn't tell me what to do. I'm still here.
First time I ever got pulled over, I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I pulled into like a fucking shopping center and stopped. And then the cop had his hand on his gun the whole time, and he's like, "Sir, put your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel." And then I did. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then and then he saw how young I was. I was like 19, and he's like, "You gotta place your hands on the fucking steering wheel, man." He's like, "For all I know," he's like, "you're the River City Killer." And I was like, River City Killer? Who the fuck is that?
He made up his own serial killer.
Made up some killer thing. I'm like,
Sexy.
right? River City Killer.
When I was at UCR, there was this dude at this church. Just really fucking bad luck. I guess there was a dude that killed a cop or something, and he was like roaming around. But it was like an Asian dude, and they fucking literally rolled up on the dude. Put guns at him, slammed him to the floor, everything, got arrested, like literally some real shit, and he was so fucking upset, and we saw the picture of the guy, and it was like, dude, you actually look exactly like him, dude. So it was, I mean, how can you blame him, dude? He looked identical to the guy.
Yeah.
And it was just the day that he shaved his fucking head too.
Oh, like your friend got.
Yeah, it looked just like that guy, and it was the day he shaved his fucking head because he lost his church bet.
And then he was like, they're being racist.
He lost his church bet.
It was like some kind of church bet, and he had to shave his fucking head.
Sitcom episode. Like the most pure guy, lost his church bet.
He was one of the fucking church leaders.
But you say church bet like it's a common thing. I'm like, church bet?
Yeah, like like
bet that they made at church.
Well, you're right.
it's like you do like stupid fucking bets. It's very like calm shit, So he's like, oh, if you do this, shave your fucking head.
In the sitcom, they would call it a church bet, so you know that character's a good person.
Really?
Yeah, and it got swapped with a bad guy.
And I say church bet because like you would do like stupid shit, like especially like in Korean churches, like you'll like do like fucking wrist slaps or some shit like that, or you pants them or some shit. So it's like, oh, if you do, shave your fucking head. It's very soft shit.
Dude, me and Nikki, I've never been more offended. Me and Nikki got invited to a wedding, and we had to sit through a fucking hour-and-a-half mass, starving.
Yeah.
And then they didn't even have the decency to have a fucking paid
An open bar.
An open bar. It was a
cash bar, and not only that, drinks were $12.
Wow.
So I was like, wow, I just went to fucking church and now I don't even get to drink.
Ay, Dios míos.
and we couldn't use our card to pay for it. Like you had to have
No
like
way.
wads of
Cash
fucking cash on you.
This was a wedding?
Nobody
Yeah.
has cash anymore. This is a wedding. And at least have the decency in your invite to be like, guess what? It's a cash.
Bring cash.
Right.